All right, Shalom. First, I start by saying all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is thick black smoke visible across Houston as crews battle massive debris fire. So we're going to press play on this video, and then I'm going to add another video to this on what's going on in California. Basically the same thing, and I'm going to add some precepts.
Let's give you a live look at a fire that has now been burning for more than 7 hours in southeast Houston. Air 11 is over a massive pile of tires and other materials burning at a recycling facility. Good evening, I'm Len Cannon. Mia is off tonight. The Houston Fire Chief telling us more than 200 firefighters now battling this fire. It's about the size of a football field. Located in the back of a property near Kellogg and Manchester Streets, you can see from this map just how close it is to nearby homes. We have team coverage tonight from the neighborhood, along with how the weather is playing a role in firefighting efforts. First, Anayeli Ruiz has the very latest on the fire. Anayeli.
Well, the fire chief tells us they have two operations going on right now. The first is putting out the fire, and the second operation is keeping a close eye and making sure that no fire spreads to the nearby homes. It's a fire that's been burning for hours. It started just before 3 this afternoon. Since then, firefighters have been working to contain the flames at this recycling facility.
The primary material is tires.
One man tells me he was working right next to it and watched it grow.
I saw the smoke starting to rise, and then it just got bigger, and then started getting darker. So in about 15 minutes, it was pretty much what you see right now.
Fire officials telling me the flames reaching 35 feet. Fire chief says this is not an easy fire.
We're still definitely putting out the fire. Like I mentioned, this tire fire is a very difficult fire, but we do have, it's a 211, so we have more than 100 units right there.
From most vantage points, all you could see was thick black smoke filling the sky. Video from the other side shows firefighters working aggressively to knock down the flames. And from above, Air 11 capturing just how far the fire stretches across the property. Inside the burn area, video from HFD shows the enormous space crews are working to contain. That's why commanders made firefighter safety a priority. They say they've been rotating the crews in and out throughout the day.
It's 20 minutes at a time when they're on with their gear. And then, of course, we do have safety officers that monitor how the time that they're in gear, come and, bring them out. So it's a very coordinated effort.
Still, those working in the area say,
yeah, very worried because it's very bad. The footage I got is very bad. So it was the fire was like, it was hot because I was close to it. So it was hot and it was spreading. I can see it spreading in the video footage. And it was just really bad.
But despite the fire challenges, the fire chief says crews have done a good job keeping the flames from the homes. Now, we also spoke with State Senator Carol Alvarado. She says she'll be keeping a close eye with TCEQ, ensuring the air quality is safe, as well as looking into exactly what caused this fire. As for what fire officials say, they believe the fire will continue to burn throughout the night. Reporting live, Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Going to take a Herculean effort there. Thank you, Anayeli.
All right, this is the next one.
We have new reporting tonight on a fire.
Warehouse fire spews potentially toxic smoke in California.
That's been spewing potentially toxic smoke for nearly a week near the Port of Los Angeles. The
smoke from them tires can be toxic too. The plastic cancer causing chemicals in it.
A warehouse packed with millions of pounds of frozen and refrigerated food is connected to a cold storage giant called Lineage. Here's Chief Correspondent Matt Gutman.
On the ground and in the air, firefighters in Los Angeles are attacking a massive warehouse fire that's been burning for 7 days now. The fire broke out last Wednesday at a cold storage facility near downtown LA, smothering parts of the city with black smoke.
I have no idea how to react or what to do. You just don't know what's burning and what we're breathing in.
Hundreds of residents are now lining up for air filtration systems and masks.
If you have asthma, you have health concerns because of respiratory issues, any cardiac issues, avoid being out in the elements.
Leased by Lineage Logistics, the 500,000 square foot warehouse holds about 85 million pounds of frozen food. Officials say the installation of cold storage facilities has made it difficult and hazardous for firefighters. Lineage Logistics had another cold storage warehouse fire in 2024 in Findlay, Washington. That one burned for 2 months.
Are you surprised that there's another fire in a Lineage Logistics cold storage warehouse?
Yes. Kind of the surface table talk right now in the community is, oh boy, here we go again.
Scott Matthews is part of a lawsuit against Lineage.
What message would you send to people living in Los Angeles now?
Be alert, be aware, pay attention to your breathing, headaches, vision, and even if you don't see that smoke, those chemicals are still in the air. Trust me on that.
An official investigation into the cause of the fire is underway. And Lineage Logistics says none of its employees were hurt in the fire and that they are cooperating with authorities. Now, fire officials tell me that they hope to have this thing fully extinguished by tomorrow, Tony.
We hope as well. Matt, thank you very much.
Right, so see the Lord jacking this place up. But when all hell break loose, Jacob's trouble, when it get really hot, it's going to be a whole lot worse because ain't nobody going to put them fires out. And no one's going to come to your rescue if you get caught in a fire in a house that's burning down, plant that's burning down. It doesn't matter. You get caught on the wrong side of them fires, just like how them forest fires is killing people in California, that's your ass. You know, you got to be ultimately of the elect to make it through these days, man. Or you ain't got a chance. This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all of these were created for vengeance. Right, so fire is a spirit of vengeance from Yahweh Shema Shai to bring about destruction and death, you know? Keep the wild beast and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction, right? They shall rejoice in this commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Yeah, see, like these fires, like I was saying, these fires, no one's going to put these fires out, they're just going to burn continually, even till the Lord get here. But the Lord, when he get here, he's going to bring more fire. Luke chapter 12, verse 49, I am come to send fire on earth. And what will I if it already be kindled? Right? What you want me to do if the fire is already kindled? When the Lord returns with the so-called UFOs or UAPs, the chariots of Israel, he's coming to send more fire by way of laser beams from the chariots and thermonuclear missiles. But it's going to be fires and stuff happening already in the world. You know, and the Lord is going to bring more fire. He's not coming to be no firefighter. He's coming to send more fire. Luke 12:49 again, I am come to send fire on earth. And what will I if it be already kindled? Right, what you want him to do if the fires and stuff be already happening when he get here? He's just going to send more fire, you know? The second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And I just spoke prophecy unto you. I just told you the Lord using these spirits that's credited for vengeance to send fires. And there's going to be more fires. And that precept in Luke said, look, what you want the Lord to do if the fires are already going to be started when he get here? He's just going to send more fire. That is what you call prophecy. It says, 2 Ezra 15:1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord. Right, the Lord put it in our mouth because it's right out the scriptures, right out of his word, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. The Bible, they are written in the scriptures. No man and ain't nobody taint or mess with this book so much to what, you know, the book is flawed, by the way. It says, 2 Ezra 15:2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, right? Don't be afraid of what people say they're going to do unto you. Let not the incredulity, the unbelief of them trouble thee that speak against thee, right? Because people are speaking against us, and you're not supposed to let that trouble you. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. A lot of people that have died in these fires were Israelites. But not only were the Israelites being killed, you had a lot of them heathen nations that was dying. Shalakia. You got a lot of heathen nations that was dying as well. Verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And fires is included in this. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right. This world is wicked. The people in this world are wicked. Where the scriptures say the valley of the shadow of death, the valley is talking about America. America sits on the low land, and the morals of the people are screwed up. Like it, that's just Satan. Fuck it with me. Just run into a fucking demonic ass lesbian with a big ass black eye. Them the type of niggas, them the type of Israelites that's gonna be put to death because she's a dyke. The Lord gonna ensure that his people be here when them fires start and not be able to escape. The Lord gonna ensure that his people get hit by them thermonuclear missiles, especially the sellouts of his nation that destroyed his people. 2 Ezra chapter 15. Verse 6 again. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. I'm finna jump. 2 Ezra 15:14. Woe, meaning destruction, to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. That's more fire. That sword and their destruction is coming from the nuclear missiles. Jake won't be able to escape the nuclear missiles. Esau and the heathen nations won't be able to escape the nuclear missiles if they're here in America when the missiles are shot off. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? When all hell break loose and what they call shit hit the fan, and people are fighting all over the city, fighting each other, killing each other, your own neighbor, your own brother, your own sister, you killing them, fighting them for food or to survive because you don't know if they're gonna snake you or not, whatever the case may be. And fires is gonna be happening during them days, man. It says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, right? The people going to uprise against the government and try to take the government down. And invading one another, there's going to be home invasions. And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? Whoever's the king of this place, Trump, the princes, the governors and the senators, they're not going to be regarded in those days, man. So basically, they can get it too. They're going to be getting their ass handed to them too because they failed the people. People voted for them, put their life into that Democrat-Republican situation, system, and it failed them. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, right? So if people want to kill you, however they want to kill you in that day, they're going to be able to do it, even if they got to throw fire on you and burn you to death. And man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. There's going to be all type of hell that's going to break loose in these cities, in various cities. Pestilence, which is disease, famine, which is lack of food, and people going to be killing each other. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, right? You don't have men afraid in those days. These tough guys that you women lift up to the heavens and think they tough guys, these rappers like Lil Wayne them, pure homosexual faggots. No tough man, nothing in them. And it's going to come out eventually. It says, verse 18, 2 Moses 15:18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but destroying their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right, man. So people are not going to have pity upon each other in them days, and they're going to be looking for bread. They're going to be lacking food, so they're going to be looking to eat. Even if they have to eat you, that's what's just going to happen. All right, Slock, I had to get this verse. This is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 27. And if you will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, and this is for the Israelites, the so-called Black Stars and Native Americans, then I will walk contrary unto you, also in fury, and I will chastise you 7 times for your sins, and you shall eat the flesh of your sons and the flesh of your daughters shall you eat. And this is what's coming back around. But not only is Jake and them going to do it, the heathen going to do it. All right, and with that being said, man, I'm going to end it. Call law. Yahweh Bashim Abishai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Ruel, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.